Hello, this is Beaverhausen Productions, and welcome back to the Poo. I am Vakiti, your glorious and efficacious Poo, and these are my co-hosts, Poo Cubed.
Ah, jumping straight into the commentary for this one. Okay, no.
Well, there wasn't any cutscene here because this episode was in the middle of a world.
Okay, well,
achieved. Lemmy Coop. What was our chant again?
Did you just say Lemmy Koopa confirmed for Bonkles?
Sure.
Lemmy Koopa confirmed was Bonkle.
Roy confirmed.
Roy confirmed Bonkle.
Roy confirmed. Oh my god, that's so bad.
Is his crowd chant Roy is our boy again, or?
I don't know.
That was his crowd chant in Melee.
In Melee, yeah. Roy's our boy. Yes.
I love it. Roy's our boy. Roy's our boy. And then in Brawl, Ike's is like, we like Ike. We like Ike.
I hope Roy Koopa's chant is the same as Roy from Fire Emblems.
I actually hope that as well.
That will rub so much salt into the people's wounds.
Yeah, that's why.
Sakurai had gone on Nintendo Direct and been like, today we have for you, Roy Koopa.
Roy Koopa.
I don't know, you just say Roy, and then it shows a trailer that starts off like, oh, it's Roy from Fire Emblem, but then lol, nope, Roy Koopa.
And I hope Dr. Mario's chant is a parody of Mewtwo's chant, and I hope Dark Pit is some joke about Ridley that I can't think of right now.
By the way, I'm just going to say this right now. I don't really care for the early parts of Land of the Living Dead, but I really like this part of the level. This is an awesome level.
I just want to interject into this conversation about my friends who don't give a shit about Rayman by saying I don't give a shit about the level in Rayman I'm playing.
So I'm going to question why to start screaming.
Why did you start screaming, Fishspill?
Because I opened an old book I had on the ground and a spider started crawling on my arm.
Oh, isn't that nice?
There was a spider in my book!
Are you serious? Are you scared of spiders?
I'm scared of spiders.
I am also scared of spiders. In fact, I have no...
Joe is the only one here that isn't.
Fun fact, when I was working at the bus station made of trains, the cashier at our ice cream store had epilepsy. And for whatever reason, the manager confused my reaction to seeing bugs with epilepsy. So I apparently have some sort of really, really legit fear of bugs that people are just as afraid of as epilepsy.
No, I think your reaction is based on your brain stuff, because you react strangely to a lot of things that scare you.
Yes.
Liam, I'm very afraid of bugs. One time someone had a roach on the ground, and they kicked it at me as a joke.
Jeez!
And
are we talking like the little roaches like we have here, or the big giant shelled ones that are in like California? Or are we talking about the flying ones that they have in Florida?
I'm just having
in the desert.
Oh dear God, you mean those things aren't just exclusive to Hinckley, they've spread?
Uh-huh.
Oh God.
Well,
hey Josie, it could be worse. In Florida, they fly.
Yeah, they fly here
we
too.
just said they do fly in California.
Oh, I thought you were just talking about the big ones.
When I was living in Aaron Brockovich land, there were I had found 3 cockroaches with wings. 2 of them were dead, thankfully, but one of them was alive, and we sprayed an entire can of bug spray on it, and we put a cup on it and suffocated it for a day.
Yeah, that shit doesn't work.
Yeah, it was still alive after a week later with nothing.
Oh yeah, roaches.
I love how in the. I'm just going to interject very quickly for a second here. I love how that conversation is going to be interrupted very rudely by my antivirus, which sounds like a pirate, because I forgot to mute my antivirus because it doesn't usually go off.
Yarg.
Anyway, go on.
Roaches can live for a week.
Worst story you've ever told.
Okay, can I please talk? I think roaches can live for like a week without their head, so not being able to see is no problem. And also, all insects have wings. If insects didn't have, if you find a bug that doesn't have wings, it's not an insect.
Joe, that's absolutely absurd. Most ants don't have wings. There are flying ants specifically, but not normal ants, and no normal ant has wings.
Male ants have wings, female ants don't.
So it's all females that are out and about on the ground then?
Yes.
Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, they do. They can't even mate.
Wow.
That's pretty freaking sexist. How dare they?
Oh yeah, so are bees and wasps. Most wasps, dude, you wanna know what a male bee does? A male bee flies off out of the hive after a kin, goes around with a bunch of other male bees, and waits for queens to fly to them so they can all take their turns with her, and then they all die right afterwards.
I didn't think
didn't
queen bees were capable of flying. I thought they were just regular female bees until they were chosen or something as a queen. Then they became completely immobile egg machines for the rest of their life.
This is the best conversation to be having while eating.
Okay. Queen bees are different, okay? There are normal bees, there are worker bees, and then there are drones, and then there are queen bees. They're 3 different types, they're all part of the same species. The drones, as I said, just go fly off and wait for the queen to come to them, and they all take their turn, and then they all die.
I could swear that like female bees could become queen bees.
No, they can't. If a new queen is born, they fight with the other queen to duke it out to see if they'll become the new queen. If they don't, they lose, and then they fly away to go somewhere else.
So it's like Mean Girls.
Sure.
All those male bees sound like a bunch of MRAs to me.
Anyway, moving away from bugs, going back to the beginning of this conversation about bugs.
How about those giant bird-eating spiders in Australia?
Moving back, for some reason it had never occurred to me that my brain stuff might have something to do with my brain.
Really?
Yeah, for some reason I have known that apparently my reaction to seeing a bug is similar to a seizure, but it apparently never occurred to me that maybe the reason for that is because it is similar to a seizure.
I've noticed like every so often you'll make these weird like grunting noises. Yep. It sounds like, you know, you've been startled by something.
I am the least intelligent person with a chunk of their brain removed.
It's not that. It's just, I'm not saying that. Is what I'm saying is it's probably a similar reaction. Like you flinch, or it's like a reflexive reaction.
Anyway, so I am the least intelligent person with a chunk of their brain removed of all time.
Oh, I can't imagine that. But anyway, I don't know why you all are so scared of bugs. Like, seriously.
Well, to be fair, I'm not as big with spiders as I am with flying insects, but the flying insect thing was a thing I've had since I was a kid, and back then it was downright phobia. So
the only
I've actually gotten a lot better with it since then.
I'm scared. I'm scared of wasps.
I would flip out if I even saw a fly in the room.
And as we've established, I have something wrong with my brain, so I have no idea why I'm afraid of bugs, but I am.
I'm afraid of. Yeah.
I'm fine with flies and bees. That's just about it. Everything else
but
is
not spiders or anything that comes out of a soda can.
Honestly, I don't like wasps. I don't like hornets. I actually had a hornet in the house once, and I called my grandpa to help me deal with it.
Wait, you remember the soda can story?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a soda can story too. What was yours?
My soda can story was I was in Washington once, and I was drinking pop. And I set the pop down. About an hour later, I went to go get some more pop, and I thought there was a little bit left. So I took a big swig of it, and then I felt something metallic in my mouth, and I walked over to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And there were ants crawling all over my chin.
My pop story was very similar. I left the pop out by the pool while I was going for a swim, and I went back to it later after putting it in the fridge for a while, and I felt something sort of felt like a leaf in my mouth. And it turned out it was a dead wasp.
Oh,
yeah.
Holy fuck, that would have scared me.
It scared the shit out of me too,
bug. There's only one kind of insect that scares me, and it's wasps. If I see a hornet or like a wasp, I just flip out because they're so... Dude, they can sting you multiple times. And they're aggro. They eat meat. Yeah. So they're like, they're freaky to me. They're like...
The thing is,
I don't want to touch them because it'll sting me.
There's a difference between a fear of wasps and like a fear of like caterpillars or spiders, because caterpillars and spiders aren't going to really harm you, but wasps,
I've had spider bites before.
Well, but the other thing is, you feel a different kind of fear when you see a wasp. When you see a wasp, you're like, oh my god, that's terrifying.
Yeah, honestly, we actually had one inside the house the other day, and it's because somebody in here is absolutely asinine and refuses to close the door when they go outside for a smoke. And I should actually tell a similar story while we're on the air here. While I was just sitting here minding my own business, chatting with all you guys. Joe wasn't here at the time. Joe, I told you this story though. Josie and Fishspill were here, and I hear this fluttering sound behind me, and I didn't think anything of it for a couple of minutes. But then I turned around thinking, oh, maybe someone's trying to steal something in here, and I should probably make sure. So I turn around, and what's sitting on the back of my chair but a fucking sparrow, which must have flown in the door when my landlord was outside having a cigarette. And flew up into my room and just started flitting about. So after a brief chase and from some help with some help from one of my roommates, we actually managed to corner the thing and get him back outside. But it was just amazing, you know. The door was open, and the people out there paid so little attention that a fucking bird managed to fly into the house and up into my room.
Yeah, maybe they're pranking you.
The point is, the point I'm trying to make is that, you know, we get occasionally we're probably going to get wasps in the house. And at this point, you know, nothing is going to make them close the door if telling them that a fucking bird got in the house doesn't. So I'm just going to tell them I'm allergic to wasps. I'm deathly allergic to the things. And if I get stung, I might die. So close the goddamn door.
But Liam, why are you saying that incredibly loudly? In your
everyone else is downstairs and probably asleep by now. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Anyway, and whenever I have to catch whenever there's wasps in the house, I have to wait until it lands
Waspinator!
Yeah, I have to wait until it lands on a flat surface, and I have to get a frickin' like I have you know those CD cases spindles, you know they're the plastic thing. Yeah, I slap that around it and then get a paper and slide it underneath it. Yeah. And then I have to go put it outside and then leave and then get a broom.
Because it's probably going to sting you.
Yeah, get the broom to knock it over and then close the door really fast so it can't sting me.
Yeah, I used to
honestly, I'm terrified of wasps and hornets and shit, but I'm almost equally afraid of bees, and flies still make me flinch, if for no other reason than under certain lights, and when I just hear that buzz fly past my ear, it's very difficult for me to discern between flies and honeybees because they're the same shape, and when you just see their shadow, it's difficult to tell.
I kind of like bees. I think they're kind of cute.
Anyway, yeah, recently, like not very long ago, I was sitting down, right? And then I feel something crawling on my neck.
Oh god.
And then I pick it up and it's this beetle. And I'm like, oh, there's a beetle on my neck. And then I go throw it outside.
Fun fact, I've never actually been stung by any bees, hornets, or wasps in my entire life because of how overcautious I am around the thing.
I have, but I haven't been for a long time. Also, that reminds me, when I was a kid, we used to have this wooden play set, park. Like
you got nests formed in it?
Yeah, wasps made their nest in there and we couldn't play.
The same thing happened with my grandpa's water slide on the pool, and they never leave. Even when we destroy the nests, they will come back.
And it would happen every year until they replaced the frickin' thing.
Yeah, my grandpa's had this set since the 60s, so...
Right now, 2 of 32 councils have declared in Scotland. 57.8% have voted no for independence, 42.2% have voted yes.
By the way, I'm just going to say this quickly before we move on to another topic. Considering I haven't been stung by anything in my entire life, if I was allergic to bees and wasps, I probably wouldn't know it, you know.
Yeah, I know.
It's like I haven't had an allergy test since 2008.
Yeah, that also reminds me. I also once had something crawling on my arm or something, and I looked on it, and it was this huge moth, and I don't know how it's gone to my room. Look, my sister is scared of moths, right?
Yeah.
I'm
and
scared
crane
of moths.
flies. But I don't know
God.
why she's scared of moths and crane flies. They literally...
Crane flies.
Okay, you ever see those things? They look like mosquitoes, but they're huge.
Oh yeah, those aren't mosquitoes? I thought they were just really fucking big mosquitoes.
No, they're crane
mosquitoes
flies.
do grow that big.
They're crane flies. They will never hurt you. They can't do anything. Their largest defense is tearing off their limbs to escape.
I did not know that. I just thought they were real because I've heard that mosquitoes can grow to that size, and I just thought they were really big mosquitoes, and always steer clear of them.
I don't want giant mosquito arms detached on my arm.
But just think about it. That's how shitty they are. They can't fly very well. They have no form of defense. The only thing they could do is the only thing they could do is if they're getting caught by something, they have the long, thin legs, so if like something grabs their legs, they can just tear it off and fly away. Yeah, and moths are just really sad. They can't do anything.
They'll eat all your clothes in large numbers.
Well, yeah, but one moth.
Who doesn't like a good tasty sock now and again?
Moths eat your clothes?
Moths eat fabric, yeah. You ever see... You do know that mothballs exist for a reason.
Fishspill,
people tend to get moths in their basement and their attics. And if they keep clothes or old photographs or stuff, they'll eat paper, they'll eat fabric, and there will be nothing left of it once they're done.
Fishspill, you have built and programmed robots, and you're telling me you didn't know that moths eat fabric?
Yeah, but what I mean is that I don't know.
Yes, moth. No, that's not what mothballs are. Mothballs are like a pesticide. They deter the moths.
Okay, I was about to start freaking out because I've handled mothballs before.
Alright. Yeah. So like, I don't understand why you'd be scared of a moth, Jonah. They can never hurt you. Ever.
I'm sorry. What exactly did you think mothballs are? The byproduct of moths eating things? Did you think they were moth poo?
No, I thought that cotton naturally like disintegrated over time, and this prevented it from happening.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So I don't understand why you'd be scared of them. They can't hurt you. You're not made of
scary. It looks so freaking
scary. They're just like really fat brown butterflies.
I know, right?
Hello, Senator Bunnyface. It looks like a penis wearing sensible shoes. Deal with it yourself, but it's scary!
By the way, I love how competent this boss is. All you have to do is redirect is just like trace his homing missiles so they're going towards him. Do a backflip, and then they hit him in the face.
Do a barrel roll!
Yeah. Hey,
that being said, I really like this boss.
Oh,
even if the swimming in Rayman 3 is incredibly automated, I still like it.
Yeah.
Even if Morgan Freeman was a taco, we would all eat him anyway.
Joe, what were you gonna say?
We like tacos here at
Josie,
Beaverland.
Shut up.
But the taco beavers.
I don't actually like tacos, so.
Joe, what were you gonna say here?
Whoa!
Please let Joe finish about this boss first.
You don't like tacos?
Okay, I'll rephrase. I don't like hard shell tacos because they always break.
I like the soft shell tacos, yeah.
But also I don't like Mexican food in general because it has too much cumin, and all I can taste is cumin.
Wait! Joe, what you're saying is you think that Mexicans put people in their food and you're being racist by assuming that?
They put too much human in their food.
I said cumin. C-U-M... Is it I-N or
Yes,
E-N?
okay, Joe. Keep backtracking.
Okay, so what were you saying about this boss, Joe?
Nothing. The next boss you're gonna fight is my favorite boss in the game.
The one in the Desert of Kanaran.
Reflux the Canaran, yes.
But the Desert of Kanaran is my least favorite part of this game because it's just so stressful to play. And it's the longest freaking level in the game, too.
It's like playing
Can we do that one live?
Yeah, it's like playing a tame version of Metal Gear.
It is, basically. Except that shit can actually, you know, like, slowly kill you instead of just, oh, you failed, game over.
Can we do that one live and also intersperse sections of Space Elevator?
Oh my god. Well, we're not doing that live because it's going to take like 3 episodes before we even get to the boss because, again, it is the longest level in the entire game.
We'll make it a charity special.
Oh my god, we're
I'll
already
do
doing one of those, though.
No, it's a charity. I made a charity a couple days ago. It's for
The Human Fund.
It's for people.
Yeah, so they don't get eaten by Mexicans.
Well, oh my, whoa!
Okay.
Whoa!
Good God, Joe.
Well, I'm gonna let the Mexican ambassador to the internet know that.
And you know, I thought our Rob Ford jokes were distasteful.
I'm gonna have to call the Mexican Defense Force.
Mexican Defense Force.
I was just making a joke.
Mexican
based on your
Justice League.
first statement. It wasn't actually a serious statement.
You gotta call the Mexican Justice League.
No, the Justice League of Mexico.
Oh god, dude, did you
We
hear
need El Mexico de Justice. I'm gonna stop. This is getting incredibly great.
Yeah, stop. Please stop. Please stop now. Please just stop.
For the sake of us not getting hateful.
But I love hate mail. It's so bad.
Please send all your hate mail to Linkara at thatguywiththeglasses.com.
I don't even think anyone
Send all your hate mail to Mexico.
I don't even think anyone at Channel Awesome has even made that joke in years. And we've just been running with it and running with it.
We've been running it into the ground.
Oh yeah. So, I'm
Like,
sorry. I didn't need for that joke to sound hateful. I only made that joke because Jonah made his stupid joke. I thought I wanted to expand on it.
Bill, it's all your fault.
I never would have even thought of it, but you know.
Everything is Fishspill's fault. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everyone hates Fishspill.
You know what's funny, Josie? I think you and I are still the only ones here who have seen the Lego Movie.
What?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
I don't think Fishspill has either.
I hate you. I hate everybody. Kimmy hasn't seen the Lego Movie either. I think
remember how long it took to get Fishspill to watch Wreck-It Ralph?
I think my boyfriend
Why
has
did it
seen.
take you that long? I watched Wreck-It Ralph day one.
I watched it in theaters.
Yeah, the day it was released.
You know,
My
I don't
favorite
really like Wreck-It Ralph all that much.
Okay, I didn't like how it focused. I didn't like how it focused too much on kart racing. That was my only problem.
People, the Lego Movie is one of the most profitable things of the year. Just fucking pirate it.
And I do love that it actually teased the return of Bonkles in it.
They're going. This movie made so much money.
There was a scene in the Lego Movie where Wildstyle was talking about all the different realms of the Lego world, and there was a montage of different screenshots and posters from the other franchises coming up, and Bionicle was one of them. We didn't really think much of it at the time, but after all these leaks, I'm pretty sure it was safe to say that that was a teaser.
They were 2001 Bonkles also.
Yeah. It was literally the first promotional poster for the series.
I actually saw earlier images than that, but yeah, that was pretty early.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, there were plenty of earlier images, but none that were used for promotion.
I was going to say something. Oh yeah, I'm sorry if I offended any Mexicans. It was just a joke based on Jonah's joke, and it wasn't a serious statement.
Wait, Joe, what you're saying is Mexicans have no backbone and can't hold a joke?
Yep.
They can't hold a. I'm certain they can't hold a joke just as much as women can't hold a joke. So yeah, why not?
Whoa! Calm down.
Anyway, hey, it's
Josie,
serious.
really
If I made a joke, if I made the same joke, but we put woman in the thing, I'm certain people would have went insane over it in your comments.
No. Liam has a fedora in his logo. No one gives a shit about women in his fan base.
Oh, for God's sake. Chi-Chi is not a pimp, goddammit.
That's such a lame, Josie.
That's not what I was talking about, but yeah.
Alright, Josie, I can make the same joke about feminists and arm hair. Or armpit hair. I can make the exact same joke.
I'm sorry, there's a joke in that statement?
I'm confused.
Yeah. It's a stereo. Well, there's a stereotype of MRAs wearing fedoras, and there's a stereotype of feminists not shaving their armpits. So I can make the exact
there
joke.
is.
Yeah, like the bra burning, not shaving because they don't want to do whatever a man wants. You know, something they perceive that they don't
What
do.
What year is this? Those stopped being stereotypes that people thought years ago, decades ago.
Also, most people still associate those stereotypes with feminists.
I was just going to say, what if people stop associating Italians with the mob or something? Like, I don't understand. Like, just because something
there's a whole slew of other stereotypes now.
Also, I just want to tell the audience that in case it hasn't been made incredibly abundant by now, Josie is a social justice activist. I most assuredly not.
Thank you, Fishspill, for signing my death warrant.
Also, I'm just gonna say, Josie, just because certain stereotypes stop existing, just because there are new stereotypes, doesn't make the old ones stop existing. This isn't a hard drive that overwrites. Life isn't a hard drive that overwrites the previous data when new stuff is put on.
Wait. That's a great idea. We should make a live haiku on the air right now.
What?
Wait. Count these syllables off for me. Life is not a drive. We must live in a good way, where we don't delete.
Okay, you are the worst haiku writer ever.
And I don't think, I think deleting is actually a good thing in certain situations, so that's not a very good haiku either.
Alright, do a better one then, you dingus.
I'm not even going to try because I know that I can't. You, on the other hand, refuse to admit it.
I am also not going to try because I know that I can't. So, you know what?
Joe, Joe, you can redeem your racism and sexism by doing a really awesome I'm putting you on the spot.
I was just about to formally apologize to any woman because I don't really think that.
Dude, the internet doesn't take apologies. You have to haiku.
By the way, Joe, I'm sorry. I love how you never say women. You just say woman.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's because there's only one woman in the entire world, and apparently it's Anita Sarkeesian.
Okay, we're back on this now.
Oh god, woman. Look, I'm sorry. You mean it's women, not woman?
Yes, women is the plural for woman.
Technically, it's pronounced women's.
Welcome to English, Whipples. We are welcome here, you.
Shut up. I'm sorry, there's an O in it. There's not a W, so there's not a Y or something.
Joe,
It's like woman and woman.
Yeah.
Joe, I gotta ask you an honest question.
Uh-huh.
Do you speak English?
Yes.
He was born here, I think, weren't you?
Yeah, I was definitely born in Canada.
You were about to say.
I was born in Toronto.
No, you started saying Croatia, then changed to Canada.
Yeah, are you actually a Russian spy?
Oh yeah, Russian.
Everyone's a Russian spy, Fishspill.
Everybody who has a camera, anyways.
Anyway,
Yeah.
So yes, I am sorry, women. I am sorry, women.
Yep.
That was grammatically correct, but it still sounded ridiculous.
I'm sorry, all of you.
All right. I think we should end this episode on a haiku.
Oh god.
All right,
We're done.
I don't mean to state that you're over. I don't mean to stereotype and say you're oversensitive. I can't take a joke. Okay.
Okay.
I just said that.
I'm gonna bust out a sick haiku. Maybe we can forgive our women audience at the same time.
Maybe we can forgive our women audience. Okay.
All right. Here we go. I'm gonna bust out a great one right now. All right. Here we go. Thank you for watching. Beaverhausen. Wait. Beaverhausen loves ladies. Please do not hate mail.